follow well laid down procedures. And I think that's why you are here. I don't want you to do good work. You put in all the effort. You burn the midnight candle, but your report is struck out because you didn't follow procedure. Because you see, these people are always, for them what is important is what is on record. Okay? Even you, when you expose them in the public, and for them they go and get court striking out the report, they will condemn. They say, no, Parliament lied because court, you see what court did. So we have to be very cautious. People, accounting officers are running tricks on how to make us look bad. I request you that you follow the procedure, however painful it is. You follow procedure, you follow rules of natural justice, and you follow the law. Give people a chance to be heard. Number 3, for the public to have trust in us, I request you, honorable colleagues, when you're meeting the accounting officers and our witnesses, your conclusion is before cameras. Because chairs, I think you will have to caution your members. There are members who don't speak in meetings, wait to speak to the media in corridors. And when they are speaking to the media in corridors, they are giving conclusions as if that's what you've resolved. So then, at the end of the day, when you analyze, you get technical stuff, you do a report, it gives a different picture. That's when people start saying they were bribed. But we saw you saying, so and so stole this money and you've confirmed it. But then in the concluding report which is coming to Parliament, you're absolving the person. The public says, but you concluded on it, we even have it on video. So we have to be very cautious in our work to clearly not to make conclusions when we are interacting with our witnesses. How you interact, if you paint someone a thief, if you say you stole this, the public will take it that you got a thief. The next day they see you setting that same person free. So I think this will be the style which I'm very sure that these able-bodied and knowledgeable leaders will be able to guide the committee. So chairpersons you have, and you also have people who are going to ask for money in your names. Honorable Namboze, people will get billions in your name. You hear people say, but they even ate my money and went ahead and did this to me. But which money? So we request you, please. We have been given enough support in terms of security. So chairpersons, if you suspect any member, kindly inform the leadership of Parliament. We have been given enough support by the President and security to track any member who will be trying to extort money from the public and accounting officers. That one will be spoiling your name as the whole committee. And we also call upon accounting officers. These days it's very, very easy to record these people. Even with reading glasses, you can record someone. Even with a pen, please record for us that evidence. And we shall ensure that member faces the full wrath of the law. Because those members will be discrediting the good work colleagues you are doing. Some are not even members of Parliament. Some will be brokers in town. Some will be cracks of our own committees and the staff-attached committees. Some will be drivers in Parliament, will be bodyguards. You see someone looking at you and feeling like punching you, and you're like, but I did my work. I only asked you a question which the Auditor General had raised. Kumbe, the person is annoyed that you took 1 billion and you never did it. It sees as being professional, now it becomes personal. So please, let us guard ourselves against that. Honorable Sim and all the tactics which these people use, that's why we brought him in to see how we can help to strengthen you, to support you so that you don't fall prey to that. So colleagues, corruption which we are fighting is not a mere moral failing that you attribute it to an individual. It is a pandemic that won't allow us to grow as a nation. And Parliament, we have the power, we have the instruments, we have the tools to support the public in fighting this vice. Of course, corruption fights back. You expect that. Some people will threaten to find you in your constituencies. Okay? Yeah. It fights back. But the people you serve, once you do good work, they will appreciate you. They will appreciate you. Me, when it comes to this, a very good example is the style of Honorable BALAM. Some people want to steal in a crude manner, but they don't want to be dealt with in a crude manner. If BALAM is dealing with you in a crude manner, it's because you also did it in a crude manner. That's why the public, yesterday I was with BALAM in Adhering when they announced his name, the public went wild. So what is that which the public is appreciating that we intellectuals are not appreciating? We intellectuals who are waiting for the procedures, for the right procedures. What does the law say? You cannot embarrass engineers. So when you are not embarrassed, when you are given the comfort to do work, what did you do? And why is the public happy with the one who is embarrassing you? So that disconnect between us, political elites, and the public is extremely critical. Me, I want us to support Honorable BALAM. He goes down because now people are working up. I'm seeing on our groups, WhatsApp groups of our constituencies, people are saying, please, when is BALAM coming? When is BALAM coming? You remember Honorable Peter Gwang did it, and some people went for him. That's why I say they went for him badly. So to me, if these people are stealing in a crude manner, let them be dealt with by people who can also do it there are things which BALAM does that I can't do. So if those things can help to catch these thieves and expose them, let him do it. Otherwise, if he was doing wrong, the public wouldn't be happy. But the public is happy. Meaning, the legal procedures and well-down procedures of fair hearing of what, people are not appreciating them, they are not seeing results. But on the ground, how can you have an askari being the one putting the drip on people? And is the one who registers the medicine, the drugs, and then they even trained him on how to administer. And the public said, but he's the one who has been saving us. Okay? You say, but you have a doctor. No, this is wrong. But someone says, but he saved my life. So if people have started appreciating askaris better than professional doctors, where are we going? It means we have been disconnected. So people are about start appreciating LC one-tier persons more than we MPs. So we must wake up also and see a way we reconnect back to our people. I want to conclude by saying